Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and this is our development stroke investment proposal for a site in the Okovengo Delta, Botswana. This is one of the views from the site. It's not a river, it's land, and we've got the title deeds for this land. We verified that it's developable. We've got the necessary permissions, and it's a beautiful location suitable for tourism development. These are some other river type views, but of course the land is not swamp, it's suitable for development, so we will get onto that shortly. The first location is a plot 300 kilometers away from the town of Morn, right in the heart of the Okovengo Delta near Ikuga area. The gross area is 90,000 square meters. It's populated with tropical plants, birds, and a lot of wildlife within the grounds. Right next to the Guma Lagoon, there are a few safari campsites around in the area. Mostly transportation is boat cruises and game drives. Road is also available. The selling price of property one is $200,000. The second property is also in the heart of the Okovengo Delta in Ikuga, 300 kilometers away from Morn. The plot consists of 100,000 square meters and is populated with tropical plants. Wildlife is right next to the Okovengo River floodplains, which is good for tourism business. So the selling price for property two is also $200,000. So the classification of the area is it's suitable for leisure travelers. It's a tourism destination because of the wildlife, the river, the lagoons, the streams, and all these are on the doorstep of this land. It's always green and beautiful, and there are thousands of tourists flooding to the area every year. Also, there are lots of local people who can be used as employees for the development once it's exploited. It's basically an area where there are campsites, bus stops, there are clinics and schools in the area. There's water and electricity available. The land is evergreen and the plots are town approved and the shapes are rectangular. There's electricity and water available to the sites. And as I mentioned, the location is approximately 300 kilometers from the town of Morn in an area called Ikuga. There are two plots. The first is 90,000 square meters and the second is 100,000 square meters. So the strategy for development to exploit a gap in the market, the area is known for its beautiful wildlife and game, and what we would suggest is to build on the two plots, joining them both together, and it could feature wildlife tours, create a genuine African feel to the resort, as like an oasis in the middle of this area where tourists would stay and gather. So they can carry out tours to look at the wildlife, they can do photography, they can have guided tours by car or on foot, in fact, from the resort, or by boat is the other method of transport. So there are opportunities to put up a hotel and also log cabin type accommodation. There's basically an open blank canvas regarding what to do. The designs need to be done, but the permissions have actually been given in principle for the development. So it's a real opportunity, and we'll move on to the possible returns. So the properties are allocated into 1,000 square meter sections and could be sold individually and fenced and electricity provided. And the construction of the necessary buildings, obviously subject to the designs, would be nominally $10 million for either of the properties. So dividing into plots of 1,000 square meters would be acceptable to the local authorities, and the cost of doing that subdivision would be about $500,000 for materials and labour. The estimated value of the properties after division would increase massively. So it's difficult to say exactly because we're at a very preliminary stage, but the potential value of this development could be in the region of 15 to 20 million US dollars. So the return on the investment is significant, considering to buy the two plots would cost $400,000. If this development is of interest to you, then give me a call. I'm Alan at Alpus Group. My phone number is +44 333 224 1257 or +44 7539 141257. Or you can drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. Or you can schedule a call with me on calendly.com/AlanJE. So this is a superb development if you're a property investor looking for excellent returns on your investment. Just give us a call and we can discuss it. Cheers.